Alrighty, Leo. Leo, you know what time it is. It's time to see what's going on for the rest of February. See if I can get a couple of people up in the room here while I wake my deck up. Wake up my deck and ask it to channel some energy for Leo. You know how it goes. Leo. Got one person up in here. Leo, last half of February, universe. Leo.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I always do
good.
that. I'm sorry.
Alrighty. Leo for the last half of February, universe. What do we got for Leo? Like I've been saying in a lot of these readings, no two readings are going to be anything alike. Okay? I'm going to feel these out and just do it how it feels right. So, March readings will be more structured. But the end of the month readings, I'm just feeling them out, y'all. So anyway, got a few people up in here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Leo, universe, Leo, last half of February 2019. Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4 for my Leos. Ooh. 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 All right, the energy influencing you for the rest of the month is the Devil card in the upright, okay? It could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, but I think we kind of know what that means, though. Could go a couple of different ways. Some of you may be having a little bit too much fun throughout the rest of February, but I also feel like most of you are dealing with a pretty toxic connection with an individual, okay? And again, I will say that there's no need to point fingers here. You could be non-toxic and you could be non-toxic, but when you get together, you know? So, let's just leave it at that. Either way, though, I kind of feel like you are definitely refusing any love or any offers to this individual. Definitely refusing. Knight of Coins and the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, so that's definitely like, hail to the nah. Okay, the individual you are dealing with is getting over this, and I feel like they are keeping their options wide open. Ooh, you have the 2 of Cups and the Star in the reverse, though. So I do see you coming together with an individual. Not 100% sure, you know, if it's, I don't think it's this person here. But whatever it is, I kind of feel you're still unsure exactly what you want to do as far as love goes. Still kind of unsure right here. This individual here, I kind of feel like is waiting for you, though. I feel like they're still waiting for you. I kind of feel like they're unable to manifest new things in their life as of right now. And they're still hanging around waiting. They're not really 100% sure what to do. And I kind of feel like they're waiting to see if they're going to hear from you, to be honest with you. It's kind of what I'm feeling right here. Let's go ahead and take one good solid look at the person you're dealing with, though. Let's take one good solid look at the person Leo is dealing with. Person, Leo, person, people, and or situations, okay, external to Leo, having the biggest influence on this reading, universe. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Sandra. Let's see. I'm going to be doing a Valentine's reading tomorrow for everybody. Valentine's daily tomorrow for everybody. So, anyway, 3 more shuffles for the person Leo is dealing with. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3 for the person, people, and or situations having the biggest influence on the Leo reading. There they go again. They got it in both spreads. Magician in the reverse. So yeah, this individual is definitely having difficulty manifesting new things into their life. Okay, could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, but I kind of feel like they know exactly why. I kind of feel like they are definitely, well, not kind of. I definitely feel like they are going about it alone. You know, they're going about this alone, and they're kind of, I think, intentionally being narrow-minded and closed off to any possibility of well, not any possibility, but any changes that need to be made in order to, not just with you, but with anybody, kind of correct the issues that are going wrong here. Okay, they got the Eight of Swords in the upright. Okay, they do kind of miss you. They are thinking about you, looking back on all the good times and whatnot. But I don't really feel like they want you to know that. I don't feel like they want you to know that. Okay, because the door is slammed shut. You slam the door right shut on them. You slam the door right shut on them, and I kind of feel like it's a little bit embarrassing on that part. Let's go ahead and pull one more line for them. One more line for the Leos. The person Leo's dealing with. One more line for the person Leo is dealing with, universe. 2 more shuffles, please. Here's 1. And 2. All right, they definitely regret this coming to an end. They regret it, but they're walking away anyway. They're walking away anyway, and they're probably trying to start something new, but it's not happening. Again, they're having a difficult time manifesting new relationships and new things into their life. They're pretty much, I kind of feel like alone. Kind of feel like they're alone, and walking away from this. They know what they did wrong, but they're ignoring it at the same time. They're ignoring like what they would need to do to fix it, and trying to start something new right here, but they can't. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in the reverse, it's not working out for them. Not really working out for them, because what they need to do is they need to turn this into the reverse and take that blindfold off. Need to take that blindfold off right there, turn this in the reverse, and come to their senses about whatever it was that went wrong. Okay, it does take 2. It takes 2 to argue, and it takes 2 to get along. Okay, but I'm not pointing fingers here, so cross watchers, don't get your panties all bunched up. I do read from the signs perspective, but I am saying that when it comes to the person you are dealing with, Leo, at least on their part, they are not really looking at what needs to be fixed on their part. Does that make sense there? So anyway, let's see where this is most likely going to end up for the month. Where is this going to end up for the month for Leo universe? Where is this going to end up most likely? Where is this going to end up? Ooh, 10 of Cups reverse just showed itself to me. Let me get 3 more shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Where's this situation going to end up most likely? Anywhere? Were you notified when I went live?
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Did you get a notification?
No,
okay,
I
okay.
didn't. I'm sorry. This time I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Alrighty. I see you coming together with somebody, Leo. I do see you. I saw that in the first spread, and it's showing it here again. Okay, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. So you're definitely going to end up coming together with somebody, but I don't really feel like it's genuine. I don't really feel. I just don't really feel a whole lot of passion. I don't feel a whole lot of emotion there. Okay, this is. Whatever cycle this is that you've been going through when it comes to relationships and the types of people you attract and situations that every last one of us signs, not just Leo, but every last one of us are on a different path of one form or another. And I feel like February is definitely a big starter for that path. But anyway, yeah, that's not going to last long, I don't think. It's not going to last long. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, just because I see the Cancer symbol up there in the corner of that card. But again, I don't really feel a whole lot of passion, a whole lot of emotion. Again, here's the Tower card. Okay, so this is a tower that's going to fall. I kind of feel like this may be just a little temporary quick fix. I mean, and the 10 of coins is in the reverse. So, yeah, I don't really see that being a permanent situation. It may be just a little quick fix for you, something to get your mind off the hard stuff. But I honestly don't see it amounting to much there. But anyway, let's get some advice for Leo. Let's get some advice for Leo, universe. What advice do we have for Leo for the last half of February? Oops. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Leos? 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Advice for Leos. I keep getting this, man. Every single time it seems like I ask for advice, I always get one of the cup cards that has to do with thinking and like, okay, so, okay. Well, I'm taking this a little bit differently. Right here, I'm feeling like don't focus on what you feel like you can't have. You know, I mean, I know that's in our nature. That's kind of like, we just tend to do that. I don't know why. We tend to chase, like whenever we can have something, we don't want it. You know, nah, I don't want that. Too easy. We like innately, instinctually go for the challenge. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? It will result in failure. It will result in failure. Definitely avoid conflict. Avoid conflict. But what I'm seeing here is take the time to step back and think. And I think, Leo, of all the fire signs, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Of all the fire signs, you tend to do that the best of all the fire signs, okay? Not that Aries or Sagittarius can't. It's just that you, just from my own personal experience, I've noticed that you tend to be the best at holding back and thinking, okay? Because you're fixed fire, okay? So the fire is fixed in one spot. So it's a little bit easier for you to stay in one spot and be like, okay, let me think about this. Let me run it back and forth, you know? And that's definitely the advice that you have for the last half of February is to just hold back and think. Just hold back and check it out a little bit. You know, observe, think, toss, you know, like Sabrina always talks about the pendulum. Let it go back and forth, you know, a little bit before you make a solid decision, okay? And definitely avoid greedy people, duh. And I feel like that's probably what you're supposed to be watching out for here with this 2 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Definitely analyze for a little bit to make sure that you're dealing with people who are fair or people who want to fight and argue. That sounds kind of like cheesy advice, but that's what the cards are telling me. I don't know if y'all need to hear that or not, but it sounds cheesy as hell, but that's what the cards are telling me. That's just what they're telling me, so that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Let's see if we can pull a little bit more advice. I'm going to do another advice spread because that was cheesy as hell, y'all. It was. But hey, I'm going to read the cards the way they come out. I'm not going to lie. That's what the cards were saying. So let's get some more advice. Let's get some more advice for Leos. Let's get some more advice, universe. More advice. I'm gonna pull a whole 9 card spread. We're only almost 13 minutes into the video. Pull a whole 9 card spread with an overall energy. So 10 cards altogether for Leo's advice. Let me get 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Advice for Leos. 10 cards all together. Boop 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 boom. Boop 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Okay, here's what I keep getting. That makes more sense now. Definitely don't forget about this, okay? Don't forget how it made you feel. Don't forget what you were thinking, you know? Don't forget about it. Now, when I say that, I've been getting this for a lot of the signs, a lot of them. And I knew it was going to come up eventually, okay, with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. That doesn't mean stay with it and don't walk away from it. That means don't forget how it made you feel, okay? Don't try to suppress it and try to get rid of it and bury it like it doesn't exist anymore, because there was a very important lesson that you were meant to learn here. But again, this is the hard part. This is the hard part about that. Don't think back negatively, okay? Don't think back about the heartache. Don't forget how it made you feel, but don't recreate the emotion. I know it's tricky. I know it's tough. That's the point of it, okay? I know that sounds really hard. It sounds almost like it makes no sense. It's a big paradox. You know, it contradicts itself. But seriously, don't forget how it made you feel, but don't recreate the emotion, okay? Humans, we are the only animals that can throw ourselves into a fight or flight response just by thought alone, okay? We're the only animals who can create an emotion just by thinking. You know, we can create a feeling. If you start thinking about something, Okay, your body reacts to it. Your heart starts beating. Your fists will start clenching. You'll grit your teeth, just like you're experiencing it. That's not good. Okay, law of attraction works. Okay, that's a very strong vibration that you're casting out to the universe when you do that. So that's going to be a mental exercise for you. Go in there, remember how it felt, but don't recreate the feeling. I promise you. That'll plant a seed in there. And but definitely, obviously, don't offer any love to this individual. Keep your emotions in check. Don't offer anything to this particular individual. Right now, I'm kind of feeling like don't offer anything to anybody. Okay, just kind of go about it by yourself for just a little bit, and get to know yourself and spend some time inside and play with that little exercise there. Play with it. Okay, I know it's hard. It sounds hard, but I promise you, once you figure it out, you're gonna be like, duh. You know, and it's really hard to put words to how to do that. But did that resonate? Did that help? Get any positive feedback there? Okay. I don't know. I'm a little bit indifferent about that reading. That was kind of weird. It was weird, but they're all a little bit weird. Anyway, greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in. I appreciate it. I'm going to be going live several more times tonight and popping out the rest of these end of the month readings. Again, these aren't very structured. These end of the month readings are just a little something extra to bring to the table for you guys while I'm busy slamming everything else out. And the March readings will be more structured and more more structured. This isn't structured. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just going to pick the cards up. I have no particular spread that I'm going to use. I have no particular order anything's going to go in. I'm just going to do what feels right, and I'm going to say it how it comes to me. So thank you all for playing along. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here, and I'll be live here in a few again. All right? Y'all have a good one.